Hi and welcome to all of my Capricorns, my Taurus, my Virgos. How are you? I know it's been a minute, but that's fine. I'm very excited because I have new decks and I made these mood cards out of index cards, and I've just been very excited. Okay, I'm ironically enough not using any of my new decks in this video other than my index deck of emotions. But we're gonna do an energy check. We're gonna get a good look at what's going on with you guys, and hopefully I will have a crap ton more of videos to give you guys in December. I know that I've been kind of non-existent in November, but it is the holiday, so I really hope that you will give me a pass if you have been keeping up with my videos. So your timestamps are going to be down below, and I can't wait to see each and every single one of you in your reading. Bye. Hello, hi, all of my lovely Capricorns. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. We're going to start out with a oh, I just realized you might not be able to see these. I'm gonna have to redo these. That's very annoying. We're gonna start out with a card that best represents your mood for when you're watching this video. I like to do this every single time if you've seen my videos before, so I decided to make these index cards of emotion so that I get a better idea of what your mood is when you're watching, because it's an actual mood. Do you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm sorry if you can't see these. I'll have to redo them and it'll be fine. All right, so what are Capricorns feeling when they're watching this video, Spirit? What's going on with Capricorn? What are they feeling when they're watching this video? Sorry, I just have I don't know if it's an eyelash or hair in my eye. All right, can we get a card that best represents? I also have a couple, like 5 channeled messages in here. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn when they're watching this video, Spirit. Can I get a card that best represents their mood? We have two falling out. Dos para dos. We have depression. Can you see this? Oh, you can. Okay, and we have why are you ignoring me coming out. Okay, so that is very telling. So maybe you're being ghosted right now, and it's it's spiraling you into this depression. Maybe you have abandonment issues, and so this is very triggering to you. Maybe you even expressed your feelings and emotions about this with this person, and still now it's it's not even it's literally now you're at this point where you're questioning them. You're like, why are you ignoring me? What did I do wrong? This feels very I will apologize. I will take the blame. I will say whatever I need to say to get you to come back. I just don't want to feel like this anymore. Let's see, and we're gonna go right into the tarot. Okay. I had to find which deck I wanted to start with. Like I said, I have a bunch of decks. Okay, so let's see what is going on with Capricorn when they're watching this video. We're gonna get some more cards for we're gonna get some more cards, but right now it really feels like you could be in a situationship right now, and it could just, it was all rainbows and butterflies, and then one day they just cut you off and you don't know why. And it's, like I said, it could be very triggering to you if this is something that you struggle with. I don't know why I could not, for the life of me. Okay. I'm struggling to shuffle this deck. Maybe you're struggling to get by. Yeah. Okay, so let me pick all of these up. So you have the Hanged Woman coming out here in the reverse. Yeah, in the reverse. You also have the Six of Cups coming out, and the Death card. So, right, okay, what else is going on with Capricorn when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? You have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Nine of Pentacles. What else is going on with the Four of Swords is coming out, and another one fell here. The King of Pentacles is coming out as well. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, obviously that King of Pentacles here is you. I just feel like in my, I know it's not, like, I just, yeah. Anyways, the King of Cups is coming out. Okay, King of Cups. Bottom deck energy is the Nine of Wands. Okay, we're gonna just go right ahead and start clarifying these with another deck. Okay, so sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Maybe you feel like, or maybe this person wants, no, you want to apologize. I do feel like you want to apologize. You want to fix what's broken. That's a lot. Okay. Okay. So I will take this top one here. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Oh, Veronica, where do you want to hold this? And I don't know what I was clarifying. Wow, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. We were supposed to clarify, but we'll just keep that Six of Pentacles because it flew out. Whoa. Anyways, can we clarify this Hanged Woman in reverse, please, Spirit? Hanged Woman in reverse, please. Can we clarify the Hanged Woman in reverse? Spirit, please. Clarify the Queen of Wands. It's coming out here. And the Hierophant as well. All right. Can we clarify the Death card, please? We have the Lover. Oh, sorry, the Two of Cups. I saw that as the Lovers, though. Weird. The Two of Cups. Can we clarify the Six of Cups, please? Spirit, can we clarify the Six of Cups? We have, yeah, the Page of Swords. Makes sense. Bottom deck energy is the Seven of Pentacles. And we had the Six of Pentacles fly out over there. So I definitely feel like this is some sort of situationship, of course, right? You are kind of spiraling a little bit. And from what I can see when it comes to trying to heal from this, it's not really deeming to be as easy as, I mean, I say that like you thought that it was going to end, but I don't think that you did. I just thought you thought it was going to continue to grow in some way, shape, or form that was going to be, like you guys were going to grow together in extraordinary ways. I think that you just saw the end game and you didn't really see it, like the whole story. I feel like you jumped a few chapters and this person wasn't really ready for that. We have the Ten of Wands, yeah. I thought I was gonna put this down, but I didn't. So this relationship, situationship, whatever you wanna call it, some of you could be in a relationship, some of you, I just really feel like this was a situationship for you, Capricorn. Situationship, yeah, I said that, didn't I? Okay, I did. I feel like it was very, with the Two of Cups and the Death coming out, it was very transformative for you. It was kind of like a spiritual awakening. What do they call it? When twin flames meet, it's kind of, it's called a Kundalini awakening. I really hope that I'm right on that one. But it's like this person, this relationship, this connection that you found really awakened you to this part of yourself that you didn't know was existed and you had yet to explore. And so when this person disappeared, this person stopped texting you and stopped coming towards you, you started to blame yourself. Really, it was kind of like, what did I do wrong? And I feel like with the Hanged Woman and the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, so it's like, you're that bad bitch, right? You already know what it is. You already know how the game's gonna go. You know how to, the King of Pentacles is out over here as well with the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It's like you've learned how to take the time to sit with your thoughts acknowledge them, name them, but not take them to heart. Like, you know, not every thought is a fact, and not every thought deserves a response, an emotional response. And I think that you've gotten to this point where you are enough like in control of that situation. I think in that much control of that situation. I just repeated myself. I hate when I do that. How you have like coping mechanisms like meditation and EFT tapping, and there are a bunch of different ways. You have figured out a way where you can be one with your thoughts and not allow your mind to run you ragged. And I feel like not meeting this person, but I feel like, in your opinion, losing this person, because I don't feel like it really is a loss. But you losing this person has made you question like everything. It's made you look deeper within yourself and try to fix yourself. And I feel like you've learned how to stand up for yourself, really, in a way that is beneficial enough for you to be able to have this equal give and take, for you to be able to give to people, and for you to receive from people without there being complications. And I feel like this other person is mad about that. Like, this other person is kind of butthurt. Like with the Seven of Pentacles, like I'm looking at this, and you know, Seven of Pentacles, it's about what is that word, like seeding the sow. Oh my gosh, I know that's not right, but like in my head it feels right. But like you're putting the sow in and you're waiting for it. This person just looks like kind of fed up. I feel like this person was expecting you to wait for them forever, and I don't feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you are very emotional about this, to say the least. Like it's very internalized, you know what I mean? You're trying to pin blame to yourself, when the real issue is just that they're not talking to you, they're ignoring you, they're ghosting you. But what they're really doing is, what you don't see from their perspective, is they're waiting for you to come in. They feel like with this Page of Swords, they feel like it's your responsibility for you to come in on your white horse and you to win them back, even though they're the ones that stopped talking to you. They're the one that cut you off, and yet for some reason it feels like they're waiting for you to make the first move, which it doesn't. It's confusing. It's confusing, and it's not like this message of like, oh, I'm waiting for you, isn't like, they're not giving it to you. Like, they're not giving you that message. And if they are giving you that message, I mean, I guess maybe it's through this video, it's through other tarot videos like this, and you know that to be true because you've heard other tarot readers tell you that this person is waiting for you. But that's the thing, is how are you ever supposed to know that? Like, they set this dynamic by ignoring you, that, hey, we're not talking. And so now that you've adhered to that, you're not talking, and you've started to move past that, like I said, you're trying to internalize that. You're trying to say, hey, what's wrong with me? What did I do? How did I mess this up? How can I fix myself? You're not worried about them. You're not worried about what happened. You're not worried about what's going to happen there, because you feel like it's already over. You feel like the chapter is closed, and this person isn't seeing it that way. They're like, this is just the beginning. They're like, it's like, if you've ever seen, I'm seeing that scene, if you've ever seen the Vampire Diaries, if anybody's ever watched the Vampire Diaries, in season 2, Catherine comes back and she swears up and down to everyone that she's there for Stefan. She's not really just there for Stefan, she's there for Stefan. And he says, I hate you, to her, and she literally like screws him with like I don't know, something metal, just like stabs him in the, and she says like the phrase, her sentence, what she says is literally, that sounds like the end of a love story, Stefan, not the beginning of one. So that's what I'm feeling, is like, you're like, this is the end of the love story, and the other person is like, what are you talking about? This is just the beginning. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry I ghosted you, but they're not actually saying, I'm sorry I ghosted you, you know? And if they have apologized, I feel like if they have apologized to you, it didn't feel like a real apology. It didn't feel genuine enough for you to store it under okay, things can go back to normal, because it wasn't real. I feel like for you, we're gonna get some oracle cards. Okay, so this has been a really big burden for you. Sorry, I just got really distracted by this. This has been a really big burden for you, and I feel like the only way that you've been combating it is by devoting all of your time and energy to work, because it's just easier for you to work and not worry about what's going on in the outside world, because you're so focused on, you know, doing you and working and making money. And there is this level of professionalism that you have to have at work, so you're not going to bring this crap into work. So you have I see you like burning yourself out because you're working so much, because you're running away from thinking about this in the way that you have learned how to, like how I was saying earlier, you were learning all of these coping mechanisms and learning how to do this, but you're not doing it, is what I don't know if I said that, if I think I got distracted, but I think it's like you're a person who's very equipped right now with getting through this, and I feel you not, you know, instead of you are letting it consume you when you're not working, and then just working like to combat the consumption, and you're kind of losing all of those techniques that you've learned in the process of meeting this person and spiritually awakening. All the things that you've learned, you're kind of not losing them, but you're not utilizing them in any way, shape, or form. Ooh. Okay, so we have morning coming out. The world awaits you. Okay, so this is advice. I don't know if I said that. I didn't. I don't think I did. We're gonna get some advice. We're gonna oracle cards for advice on this situation and what you can do to be able to get back to that point where you're healing and you're moving forward and you're not allowing this to consume you. I mean, if that's what you want, like if you want this person, I do see this person. I didn't talk a lot about that, but I do see this person it's like I said, the story isn't over for them. This is just the beginning of the story. So if that's really something that you want to move towards, it looks like this person wants to move towards it, but it looks like nothing is going to happen until you make that first move. They're waiting for you to make the first move. That's what they're doing, because they are like, hey, I made my move, like chess or checkers. They're like, I made my move, now you make your move. So if that's something that you're looking for with this person, then go for it. But if it's not what you want, then we're going to get some advice on how you can move past that. Library. See, here we have library coming out. Take control of your own narrative. So that's really the only solution to this, is you taking control, taking action. The world awaits you. You can move towards this person or you can move away from this person, but at the end of the day, it's really your choice what you're going to do. No one else is, justice is coming. So I feel like this person, there are truths, like there are things that are hidden with this person that are going to come to light. And I feel like that maybe that's even what you're waiting for. I don't know, but I think that might have some like say in what you choose when it comes to this person. We have Lioness coming out. You've earned all of your stripes. You've earned them all, baby. And the universe coming out. We're all just stardust. So it's like, you know. Storm. Bottom deck energy is every hurricane comes to an end. So you know, like I said, you're viewing this as an ending and you're ready for it to just be over. You've gone through the eye of the storm, the center of the storm. You've been through it, you've lived through it, and you're not over it, but it's at the end. And so now it's like time to be over it. I feel like you are very confused about the why. And I think that's what's stopping you from really utilizing all of those beautiful coping skills that you learned is the why. And if you really want to know the why, then you have to ask. It's not going to come to you, Capricorn. It isn't like, this person isn't going to say, here, this is what I did wrong, and this is exactly why I did that. They're going to wait, and I don't see them waiting forever either. I feel like there's a time limit on it, and I feel like if it's really something that you want, you have to move towards that a lot quicker than you are. It doesn't feel like there's any forward movement with this. It looks like you're trying to it just feels like you're trying to fix yourself. It's like this, for some reason, this situation made you feel like you were more broken than you had really thought you were, and that you can't have any other relationship or move forward with anything until you fix yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to fix yourself, Capricorn, and be a better version of yourself. But also, you don't have to be this perfect version of yourself to be with someone. That's like a fever dream. You can grow together as long as that's what you want. Like if a person is like spiraling and doesn't want to get better, and another person is healing, obviously it's going to be detrimental to the person healing. But if you're both healing together, then there's no reason why you can't be with someone. And if that's what you want or need, we're going to get some more advice from another deck of oracle cards. So what is some advice we can offer Capricorn when it comes to this situation, please, Spirit? What is some advice? What is some advice we can offer? We have address your addictions. Oh, okay. We have address your addictions coming out. Ask with sincerity and focus on success. So I feel like this might be something that you struggle with a lot. Like people may be, situationships may be a form of an addiction for you. I know that I'm laughing and that's not funny, but it's kind of like something like this. It's kind of like it gives you this high where it's like there's no real stakes in it, because either you stop talking to them or they stop talking to you. And like maybe that's a serious problem that you have. It's like you need to really address that. You have commitment issues, and you are trying to pinpoint, in you what is wrong, and maybe that is something. Maybe that is something that you need to address, or maybe something that you need to ask spirit on. Ask yourself, really sit deep down, meditate, and the answers will come to you. You're the truest you. And focus on success here. Focus on moving forward. Don't allow this situation to become all consuming, is what I feel like it is right now. I feel like you're over it. And there's a part of you that I just keep hearing, I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it. Like you're over it, but are you over it? Like who are you trying to convince, me or yourself? And can we get some more advice for Capricorn, please? Man, make a plan coming out. Make a plan. What are you doing? Do you even know? I'm sorry, that was rude. But like, do you have a plan? Nurture yourself first. Put yourself first. Stop thinking about how you're like the bad guy in this situation, and just start thinking about how you can heal from the pain that you have been caused. Reassess. Just look at this from a different perspective, and don't do something different is coming out as well. Don't always like do what you've been doing or done before. Face your shadow is your bottom deck energy. I feel like that's what you're doing, and I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to continue to do that. Continue to heal. No one is saying don't heal, but what they're saying is like reassess the way that you're going about it, because right now it doesn't really feel like you're doing it in healthy ways. You're adhering to old habits and bad addictions, and like, I don't know, maybe going back to people that aren't health, like not healthy is the word I want to say, it's like that are detrimental towards your health and your healing and your growing. And I can just see that if you put yourself first and you nurture yourself and you take care of yourself and you focus on building yourself, make this plan, heal, keep doing what you're doing, then you're going to get out of this like little funk that you're in. But you gotta stop only pinning blame to yourself. Like, you're not there, it takes two to tango, you know. And if this chapter isn't closed, if there's even like a small part of you that feels like this is not the end, then you need to go to that person. You need to talk to this person. You need to acknowledge what happened, and you need to be like, hey, what's up, right? What's going on? And this, honestly, like I said, this person's waiting for you to do that. They're waiting. So if that's what you want, that, you know, I would do that. Okay. that is all that I have for you today, Capricorn. I hope that helped. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I hope that helped. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising. I want to invite you to like and subscribe if you like these videos, if that's what you want. I don't really know. That's up to you. This one was a long one. I'm sorry. I hope that you get through this. I'm sending lots of strength your way. I know that you have it in you, and I can't wait to see you all again in another video. Bye. Hello, hi, what's up? How are all of my Taurus today? I hope you're doing well. We're going to start off by giving a card that best represents your mood. I wrote a bunch of moods on these index cards. They are neon index cards, and there are a couple of channeled messages in there as well. And this is just getting like an overall theme and like see what's going on with you when you're watching this video. So let's see what is going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, Spirit. What is going on with Taurus when they are watching this video? Let's see. I just bent one of the cards. Oh no. What's going on with Taurus? Okay. Oops. So we have anger coming out, pride, and I need space. Okay. So for some of you, this could be, I'm feeling like this is to do with a romantic relationship for some of you, not for all of you. Some of you, it could be like, I feel like a parent relationship, like if you live with your parents or something. I feel like but I do feel like there's I feel this strong male presence, like, that is just very prideful, you know, that it's like maybe like if this is someone who, like, if you're struggling with if you're living with your parents, you just are your dad maybe, or stepdad or uncle, I don't know, some male figure, or maybe it could be a woman who's just like very, like, gives off a lot of masculine energy, is just very like egotistical, but like in pride, like, and their pride gets in the way. It doesn't allow them to like say sorry. But I feel like you are that way too. But like these two energies are like clashing with one another, because they both are like prideful, and they're both egotistical, and they're both like clashing with one another, because it's like they're so similar. Like if you and your dad or you and your mom are like really similar, and you guys just fight because both of you just have really hard heads, like you're very hard-headed, but like you're both like stubborn, you're both stuck in your opinion. And I feel like there's like a bit of like a power struggle in the home, and this is just causing me to feel like I just can't be here anymore. I need to get out of here. I need space. I can't be around this. I don't want to do this. I do, like I said, for some of you, this could be about a romantic relationship. Maybe your significant other is just very clingy and you're not very clingy, or maybe you're just going through a point in your life right now where you just don't want to be like all around this person. You know, maybe stuff is going on at home that isn't that, and you can't just do the whole lovey-dovey, you know, all over each other, texting each other all the time. Also it could be like this person is very controlling. This person is very controlling, and like I feel like you, like, I just stopped because I feel like you do that a lot. Like you kind of bite your tongue, you kind of hold back, and you kind of like swallow whatever you're gonna say, because like there's this weird deep rooted fear underneath all of that love, you know, like Stockholm syndrome or something, like you know, I don't know, I'm just saying, it just doesn't feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, wants the space that you need right now. So I feel like even if you haven't said this out loud, if you were to say it out loud, it would be, and maybe that's the reason you won't, is because you know it'll be a big argument, you know it'll be a big fight, and you don't know what'll happen. So what else is going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. Not me forgetting where. What's going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? Trying to desperately trying not to put them on the floor. So we have the World coming out as well. What's going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, Spirit? We have the Fool coming out in the reverse. So what's going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? Woo! We have the Eight of Cups coming out. Eight of Cups, baby. What's going on with Taurus when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? The Hermit is coming out as well. Bottom deck energy here is the Six of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and just clarify these already instantly. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Can you please clarify the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I just feel like singing. Can you please clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse? Okay. Can we clarify the World? Please, Spirit. Can we clarify the World? We have the Ace of Wands coming out. We clarify the Fool in reverse. Can we clarify that Fool in reverse, please, Spirit? We clarify the Fool in reverse. We have the Emperor coming out. Can we clarify the Eight of Cups, please? Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower coming out together. Okay, wait, is that another card or? No. Okay, so here's the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. That's clarifying the Eight of Cups. And then can we clarify the Hermit, please, Spirit? We have the Judgment card, and what else is that? Page of Wands. And your bottom deck energy here is the Four of Swords. So, what's going on with my lovely Taurus when they are watching this video is, yeah, definitely this foundation, okay, so you do have the Ten of Pentacles coming out twice here. So there was this illusion of this illusion, it feels like, of this happy life, this happy family, money, success, generational wealth, success, all of it, having everything, that it feels like it was just a facade. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? It feels like if you so it feels like you had everything that you felt like you had everything that you could ever need. You could go forward, start whatever you wanted, do any projects that you wanted, invest in whatever, and you had all of this you had all of these ideas and these plans based off of what this other person or people had told you and what you had believed and what you thought to be true. But with the Fool coming out in reverse, it's like it was all just a lie. The Nine of Swords is in the reverse too. This is kind of like crushed you in this like way that you can't even begin to fathom, that how you fell for all of these lies and all of these tricks, all these things that aren't true. It feels like there was a lot of deception here. This person, and you're trying to, it's like you're trying to let go of this idea that you had, that for good reason, you know, it wasn't just something you made up. It was something that was, you know, like watered and nurtured by someone else too, this other person, this other party. Just kept adding on to it. So it's not just something that you made up, but you're for the sake of the relationship, with the Eight of Cups coming out here and the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower, you're trying to let go of this Ten of Pentacles. You're trying to be like, okay, well, that's fine. We can still have like a really happy life together. We'll figure it out. Money's money. It's like, whatever, right? Like you're trying to figure it out. And it just feels like it's just like, it feels awful. It feels awful for you to know that you would put your whole heart and soul into this dream that is just now, you're now coming to the realization was not reality. It was all just a fantasy that you were being fed. And that's not fair to you. And it's kind of like pushed you into this, I can't be near you. I'm trying to get over this, but I need to look within in order for me to move on, so that I can start being, this Queen of Wands that's over here that was underneath the Six of Wands, so that I can be victorious and I can be this Queen of Wands, so that I can build up off of myself and everything that I have, so that I can build this myself. It's like you're starting to realize like your plans, like up into this point when you met this person, and we're like, okay, when you met this person, you're like, okay, we're going to do this. This is what's going to happen. Life's going to be freaking great. Like, he's loaded or she's loaded or they're banked. They got it. We'll do it. It's going to be fine and everything's going to be great. But prior to that, it was like you were still going to build yourself up to that. And I think you were always looking for someone, maybe Taurus. I don't know, the Taurus that I'm picking up on. And now you're realizing that you don't, like, this Six of Wands, this Six of Wands and the other Six of Wands, there is, there's like a bunch of, I don't know if it's just their sticks, but I think there's like a bunch of knights around the guy on the horse. I could be mistaken. But there's like a bunch of people celebrating with this person who's been victorious, and it's about celebration. But this Six of Pentacles, this person's by themselves. So I feel like you are realizing with the Hermit coming out, you're coming to this realization that you don't need another person to help you gain this Ten of Pentacles that you wanted. But I do feel like there's this part of you that it really still wants this person. So you're like, I could give up, you know, the idea of everything that I ever wanted to just be with this person. Kind of like how, you know, two kids who are in love in high school decide that they're gonna give up, one of them's gonna give up their dream school to go to the school that the other person wants to go with because just they want to be with them, and then they break up like a year later. I'm just saying it's not saying that that's gonna happen, but I'm just saying usually that's what happens, right? They break up, they end up breaking up, not even a year sometimes, it's like a few months. Sometimes they stay together. No, I know a lot of people that are like married, whatever, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of like you're like, okay, I love you enough, I can give up on this dream. But it feels offensive to this other person. This other person is like, we're not giving up on the dream. We're not giving up on the dream. It's just not what you thought it was gonna be. And it's like, kind of feels like giving up. But whatever. I mean, this isn't. No, so you're saying what? It's like you're, it's just, it feels confused, conflicting. And maybe for those of you who, if, you know, this was a situation where you're, you know, dealing with your parents, maybe this is really tearing down the foundation of like this happy family that you had, because now you're fighting and it's conflict, and it's like, it's about money and it's about bills, and it's like, you're supposed to be my parents, you're just supposed to help me. It's not supposed to be this hard. What are you talking about? Or maybe you're, I don't, you know, it just feels like you're really learning, you're being forced into learning that you don't, you don't need another person to have this 10 of Pentacles. You can create this yourself. What is some advice that we can offer Taurus when it comes to this reading? What is some advice we can offer Taurus when it comes to this person, really? We have forgive coming out. Red, forgive is coming out. So maybe you really do want to forgive them. Spirit is saying that, you know, if that's what you want to do, if you want to forgive them, forgive them. Don't allow yourself, don't hold yourself back from what it is that you really want. Maybe you can build this strong foundation, gather up all these pentacles while still being together individually, and then just like combine them, you know, whatever. Then you've got 20 pentacles. I'm just saying, I don't know, math is mathin'. But forgive, it's like forgiving. I just feel like it's so hard. I don't know if it's really what you want to do. You want time to think about it. With the Four of Swords coming out over here, you need time to rest and to think and to mourn. Like with the Tower coming out, something has been, a foundation that has been built has been torn down, and now things are different and you have to adjust to that. You're not used to this. Same thing with, if you know, this has to do with you living with your parents. I feel like this is just two different stories going on here, but I do feel like for those of you who are, if this is about, you know, you living with your parents, like forgive them for the things that they did not teach you, and the things that, you know, the understanding that you could have already had for situations like this if they had just explained it to you like that. We also have bitch fire coming out, so stand up for yourself. So yeah, you can forgive, but don't forget. Like you have to, like you would also, there is the whole, you know, like illusion that was built here. Like there's this illusion of what it was and what it isn't. Like, yeah, maybe your parents are really broke and you didn't know that. And now that you're old enough and you're still living with them, like it's causing all of this conflict. That makes a lot of sense. So for some of you, that is what's going on. And for others of you, it is a relationship. But it's standing up for yourself is really what it's going to be. I mean, I know that there's a lot of clashing opinions, but you can't allow people to dictate your dreams and what is gonna, you know, because you can create, you don't need this facade, you don't need it, like the freaking Matrix or whatever. You don't need to be in the Matrix. The real world, there's a real world out there. I don't know, but would you want to be in it? I'm just saying, I don't know. That's completely up to you. But if that's what you want, whatever it is that you want, stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, and say, hey, this is what I want, this is what's gonna be, and you're a jerk, so apologize or something. I don't know. Okay, what is some advice? What is some advice that we can offer Taurus when they're watching this video? Spirit, what is some advice? Come on, Spirit. I'm sorry, I'm so rude. Okay, we have Flower coming out. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Be honest about this situation. Justice is coming. So the truth has come to light, and they will, you know, reap what they sow. You know, this person, karma's gonna get this person. Like, people don't just get away with lying. Let's be real. We have Library coming out. Take control of your own narrative. go ahead and take charge of the situation and stand up for yourself. Yes, it's okay for you to forget, but don't forget. The truth has been exposed now. And don't fall for that shit again. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? So, yes, you can forget, but that doesn't mean that you have to keep building these 10 of Pentacles with these people that have lied to you and have made you, like you're not, like, I get when you're a kid. I understand that it's not your place, but this literally feels like somebody bullface lied to you. Like, this is what you were presented with, an apple, and it was really a bag of dog shit. Like, and they were like, this is an apple, and they literally convinced you that it was a fucking apple. And so you believed it was an apple, and then when you take a bite out of it, you're taking a bite out of dog shit. I'm just saying. We're gonna get some more advice, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. That wasn't me. Sometimes when I drop things, I go, that was not me. Even though it clearly wasn't me. Tries to shuffle cards. All right, what is some advice that we can offer Taurus when it comes to taking control? What is some advice that we can say that that's what you want too? Like, if you do want to give, you do want to take the space to forgive this person because you're that kind of person, and you're gonna forgive and then move on, or keep being with this person, or keep staying with your parents, or you know, whatever the situation is, you know. Oh, I lost it. Oh, you're gonna have to speak up for yourself and say that, hey, I need to take space. Like, I'm not making any decisions right now. This isn't indefinite, but I do need to take the time to be able to figure out what is happening, figure out how I feel, and figure out how we can move forward from this. We have go with the flow coming out. So just like, let shit happen, Taurus. You gotta let it happen. We have claim your art. Claim your art. Claim what it is that you have created, or what it is that you're trying to create. Take ownership, take responsibility for your part in it too, because you're not stupid. You knew subconsciously that that apple was a bag of dog shit, and yet you took a bite anyway. We also have nurture yourself first coming out. Ooh. There we go. Nurture yourself first. Put yourself first, Taurus. Again, that is definitely something I see that you're trying to grasp. The concept that you're trying to grasp is that being alone does not mean you are, being lonely doesn't mean you're alone, and doing things on your own doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. You know, it doesn't. We have imagined solutions, so you can see your way out of this. You just have to imagine it. Ask the universe. The universe will provide, always. Can we get one more card, please, Spirit, for advice? Taurus. One more, please. Spirit. I said Spirit. We have 2 more cards. Yay, that's not what I asked for, but thank you. Do all things in moderation is coming out. And rejuvenate is your bottom deck energy. Rejuvenate. Yeah, so do all things in moderation. All right, we'll just put it there. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. So basically, Spirit is really urging you to put yourself first. Take things, like, let things happen, but take things one step at a time. And like, if you need, like I said, if you need that space, take that space. Okay. That's all that I have for you today, my lovely Taurus. I want to invite you to check out your sun, moon, and rising. If you like this video, please. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, I'm sending you lots of strength, okay? Because, like, I know you need it right now. And I know that this is not an easy situation, especially if because it really does feel like this is a living situation. I know that that's hard. I know it's not something that I know that it's not something that is easy to just like get over, and because you have to be around this person, you have to see this person, especially if this is a romantic relationship, because then that is a whole nother conversation that you have to add into the mix, because this person lied. This person both ways lied. So I'm sending lots of strength your way, and I know that you can get through this, okay? That's all that I have for you today, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you all again in another video. Bye! Hi, hello, all of my Virgos. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to start out with a mood card. I wrote a bunch of moods on index cards. So there's a lot of them, and then there's a couple channeled messages in there. We're just gonna see what's going on with you, see if we can get like an overall like theme of how you're feeling and what you're going through when you're watching this video. So what is going on with Virgo when they're watching this video? What's going on with Virgo? Spirit. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What is going on with Virgo? We have doubt coming out, and I miss you. Miss you. Dread is your bottom deck. You can see it. There you go. Dread. So you have a lot of fear about this situation, about whatever's going on with you right now. You're definitely missing somebody. Somebody has made you maybe doubt their feelings, doubt whether they miss you too. You're like, is it just me? Am I the only one that feels this too, or is it? What's going on with Virgo when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? We're gonna just get more tarot cards just to see what's going on with you when you're watching this video. We have the Judgment card coming out in the upper right. That's right. We have, let's see, what else is going on with Virgo when they're watching this video, please, Spirit. We have the Five of Swords coming out. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. See what else is going on with Virgo when they're watching this video, please, Spirit. Oh, we have the Death card coming out. Yowzers. So far. Death is coming out. What else is going on with Virgo when they're watching this video, please, Spirit? We have the Knight of Swords coming out. And your bottom deck energy is Judgment. Ooh. I'm sorry, the Hierophant. Judgment was the first card. Why did I don't know. Yeah. The Hierophant. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just clarify these right away. So, can we clarify the Judgment card, please, Spirit? Can we clarify the Judgment card? Can we clarify the Judgment card, please, Spirit? Clarify this Judgment. Ooh, we have the Page of Cups coming out. We clarify the Five of Swords, please, Spirit. We have the Ace of Swords coming out. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse? Ooh, I almost threw out half the deck. Can we clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse? We have the Magician coming out. I'm hearing divine connection. So whether this is about a friendship or this is about a romantic relationship, it's definitely like this person is, you guys have like a divine connection, like your soulmates or part of each other's soul tribe. It feels like you're divinely protected. We have King of Swords, which is clarifying the Death card. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords, please? Ooh, we have the Eight of Cups coming out in the reverse. And bottom deck energy is the Eight of Swords. Okay. So, for what's going on with my lovely Virgos, so I do feel like this, okay, so this absolutely has to do with the person. This is definitely someone who, maybe you guys aren't talking right now. Maybe you guys got into a really big fight. There's conflict, a difference of an opinion, I feel here. Like, I don't feel like this is like an end-all, be-end-all argument, but it's kind of pushed you guys into this, like, weird area of your relationship where I don't feel like you guys have ever been before. It's kind of like new to you. You miss this person. You're doubting maybe your actions, and the way that you handled this situation. Maybe I feel like with judgment, that means that like there's some truth that came out, and now you're really starting to see that all of this fighting was for nothing. And the Ace of Swords, I can see the Ace of Swords is clarifying the Five of Swords. It's hard for you to admit that you were wrong, or it's hard for someone to admit that they were wrong. I don't know if that's you or if that's that other person, but it does feel like you don't know whether or not you should move forward. You're manifesting them moving towards you, as what I see. Like with the Magician coming out and the Knight of Wands being in the reverse, I feel like you're manifesting them coming to you so that you don't have to say, hey, yeah, I was wrong. And you don't have to apologize. Like it's things like it's things are coming to an end. It's like it's coming to a head, and you can, it's like you have a choice here to like let it go or to like stand your ground. And I feel like you're kind of standing your ground, but you're worried that that's not the right thing to do. You feel like this is what you've always done before, and you feel like you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because it's like if I back down, then like I'm not setting boundaries for myself. But if I keep fighting this, then I might lose this person, and you obviously don't want to lose them. I mean, you've got I miss you coming out here. Like you want them to be a part of your life, but you're afraid that if you don't set the example now, then the dynamic of the relationship is just going to be wonky, and it's not in, you know, like it's not gonna be equal give and take. You have to put your foot down. You have to make a point, and you're afraid that making this point might mean losing this person. But the Eight of Cups in reverse, you don't want to let go not only of this person, but I feel like you don't want to let go of this situation, which is very toxic. Yeah, not to call you out there, but shoulda, coulda, wouldas, baby, they're not gonna serve you. You gotta let go of it at some point. And if it really wasn't even that important to begin with, and I can see that you see that, you can see that it's really like meh, like a mundane thing, then like let it go. I'm not saying don't make your point, but like speak your truth. Don't hide behind, and like if this is really someone you don't want to lose, then you got to just speak your truth. I feel like you have to be like, okay, I was wrong in this scenario, and this is the way that I handled it and the way that I responded, but this is how you hurt me. This is why I responded this way. It's not an excuse, but it holds them accountable for their actions, for one, and for two, it brings it to light so that it doesn't happen again. You know what I mean? Okay, do I have another deck? A girl wants to pull out another deck. I'm sorry, because I feel like I need more information. I can't just leave it at this and get advice. Sorry, babes. I didn't do this for any of the other earth signs, so don't tell anybody. Sorry, I don't know why this is being so hard for me. Okay, So is there anything else that I missed when it comes to this situation for Virgos? Please, Spirit. Is there anything else that I missed? Is there anything else that I missed, Spirit? Anything else that I missed for Virgos? We have Strength and the Four of Hazards, which is the Four of Pentacles. So you're really holding on. You're really holding on to kind of like your pride. You're, oh, sorry, I thought this was the Four of Hazards. This is the Two of Hazards. Wow, I'm the worst. So the Two of Hazards. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to juggle like logic and like the ego. Like you're like your ego is like, do this, and like logic is like, you probably shouldn't do that. And so you're trying to like balance it out for yourself. Page of Hazards is bottom deck energy, and you're trying to get to this point where you can move forward because you know that you're strong enough to be able to do it, but it's deeming really hard for you in this situation. We're gonna get some oracle cards for advice. What is some advice that we can offer Virgo? What is some advice we can offer Virgo? What is some advice that we can offer Virgo? Spirit. We have take a chance on them. See, go ahead, take this chance. Maybe you're so afraid of the way that they're gonna react, but you don't really know how they're gonna react. You have this idea because in your head this is how you would react, but not everybody is the same as you, baby. Not everybody reacts the same. Not everybody does the same things, and just because you guys are like BFFs, I really feel like this is about a friendship. If you guys are like really BFFs, it doesn't mean that everybody responds the same way. So I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to take a chance to really speak your truth and say what it is that you have been biting your tongue. And this person isn't going to judge you. This person isn't going to be mad at you. This person's going to understand. This person is going to take this and they're probably going to apologize. Let's be completely honest. When they really, because they'll really start to be able to understand where you're coming from, because people don't just know. They're not mind readers, okay, Virgo? You have to speak up. You have to make the change is coming out. Storm, make the change. That is a change in you that you need to make, and you need to step up, and you need to really speak your truth. I keep saying that. Speak your truth. What's some other advice that we can offer? We have Spaceship coming out. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, because people want to hear what you have to say, Virgo. These people that care about you, they will listen to you, and they're not gonna make you feel bad or chastise you because you tell them you don't like something, or you don't like the way that they handled this situation, or how it triggered you. Because it could have just, what's some other advice? What is some other advice? We have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So it doesn't matter what people think. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter what people think. As long as you know what's true, you don't have to go searching for external validation. You have that within you. We also have Start a Revolution coming out with protest. Start a revolution. And bottom deck energy is gray. Endings are inevitable. Lots of things are going to come to an end in your life, and you can't be like afraid of those things coming to an end. You just have to embrace those things. And so if this is okay, what is meant for you will find you. So if this really is the end of this friendship, if this is really like the be all, like end of it all, and you guys can't fix it, and neither of you are willing to really say, hey, okay, I was wrong, or the other person isn't willing to hear you out, then just know that that's what was supposed to happen. That person wasn't supposed to be for you, and you weren't, that the time that you guys had together was all that you were going to have together. And I know that that hurts, but sometimes that is the truth. And I'm not saying that is the truth. I'm not saying yes, that is the truth. I'm saying that if that is the case, then that is okay. We're gonna get some more oracle cards for advice, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. We have build on solid ground coming out. Engage higher reason. And let go and enjoy. Let's see, what other advice can we get? So definitely, you already have this strong foundation, I feel like. And what Spirit is saying is for you to continue to, it's for you to continue to build off of that, because that is what's going to keep you going. And when things like this happen, and if you do lose people in situations like this, then you have this foundation, so it's okay. Like, you have something to fall back on. And with engage higher reason, Spirit is asking you to, like, ask your higher self, like, look to your higher self for reasoning and for why, and a better understanding, because your spirit knows more than you know. And if you ask, they will answer. Let's be real. Let go and enjoy. It's definitely time for you to it's time for you to, oh, okay, say no is coming out. It's time for you to say no. Say no to things. Definitely set boundaries. Is whenever say no comes out, the second thing that comes in my head is set boundaries. Say no, set boundaries. You have to set boundaries. People don't know until you tell them, you know. No one is a mind reader. Nobody knows. And yes, there are people who are better at reading body languages and picking up on cues and things like that, but no one's a mind reader. If you want someone to know, you have to tell them. You can't just expect them to already know. We have tune out distractions. So things that are distracting you from your overall, goal in life and whatever it is that you want, like whatever you're working towards, whether that be a career or a family or whatever it is that you want out of life, you need to like weed out the things that are distracting you, so that you can, like, it's like a form of discipline that you're setting for yourself, so that you can build off of that solid ground that you already have. Like, I can already see that you have, Virgo. And this is like, I think that this is just like a lesson to you right now. The universe, okay, so like when the universe wants to teach us something, what does it do? It sends us a tower moment, right? So maybe this is one of your tower moments, baby. And maybe now it's time for you to learn that you got to set boundaries. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to speak your truth. You cannot let people you cannot let people have this like hold over you in a way where you're doubting yourself, and you're doubting your truths when you already know. No, okay, sorry. I took a really long pause, but that is all that I have for you today, my lovely Virgos. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm sending lots of love and strength your way. I know you can get through this. I really don't feel like this is like a end all kind of situation. And I know that if you really want this to move forward, then it'll move forward. But remember, just speak your truth. Say what it is, Don't let other people hold you back. I want to invite you to check out your sun, moon, and rising. And if you like this video, why don't you like this video? Also subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you all again in another video.